$1 million per Bitcoin by 2030. That's not coming from some anonymous Twitter account or obscure YouTube channel. That's the official prediction from Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, the largest crypto exchange in America. But before you start planning your retirement, one analyst has a reality check. Let's try and hold $124,000 first, guys. The $1 million Bitcoin Club is getting crowded with A-list members. Armstrong joined Eric Trump, who declared at the Wyoming Blockchain Symposium, "You go out a couple of years, there's no question Bitcoin hits $1 million." Kathy Wood from ARK Invest is even more bullish, predicting $1.5 million by 2030 in her firm's bull case forecast. But here's what makes Armstrong's prediction different. He's not just throwing out numbers. As the CEO of a publicly traded company with billions in Bitcoin-related revenue, his words carry institutional weight. When Armstrong speaks about Bitcoin's future, Wall Street listens. Armstrong's reasoning is built on regulatory momentum. Speaking on the Cheeky Pint podcast, he highlighted that the United States is a bellwether for the rest of the G20. Clear regulations are finally taking shape. The recently passed Genius Act for stablecoins and the market structure bill being debated in the Senate represent fundamental shifts in how America treats cryptocurrency. Fingers crossed something could happen by the end of this year, Armstrong said. That would be a huge milestone. When the world's largest economy creates clear crypto rules, every other major economy follows suit. This isn't just about American adoption. It's about global regulatory cascades that unlock institutional capital worldwide. The strategic Bitcoin reserve adds another layer of credibility. Armstrong noted that 5 years ago, suggesting the US government would officially hold Bitcoin would have sounded crazy. Today, it's serious policy discussion in Washington. When governments become Bitcoin holders, it validates the asset class in ways that no private adoption ever could. But the road to $1 million isn't smooth. Bitcoin just demonstrated this by falling to $112,676 this week, retreating 9% from its all-time high of $124,128. McKay research analyst James McKay captured the mood perfectly. Let's try and hold 124K first, guys. McKay's caution isn't pessimism, it's practical wisdom. Even he acknowledged that Armstrong's prediction is not out of left field, especially considering Standard Chartered's forecast of $500,000 by 2028. The question isn't whether Bitcoin can reach these levels, but whether the market can sustain the journey. The supporting factors are genuinely impressive. Corporate treasury buying continues accelerating. Nation-states are exploring Bitcoin reserves. Institutional interest keeps growing. Spot Bitcoin ETF demand remains strong despite recent outflows. These aren't speculative bubbles. They're structural changes in how the world treats money. Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz offers a sobering perspective that every Bitcoin bull should consider. He warned that if Bitcoin hits $1 million next year, it wouldn't be a victory. Instead, it would signal that we're in such a bad place domestically that people are fleeing to Bitcoin as a crisis hedge. This distinction matters enormously. There's a difference between Bitcoin reaching $1 million because it's becoming the world's preferred store of value versus reaching $1 million because traditional monetary systems are collapsing. The path matters as much as the destination. Near-term headwinds could slow the journey. The Federal Reserve might delay rate cuts. A less crypto-friendly presidential administration could emerge after 2028. Global economic instability could create volatility that shakes weak hands out of their positions. Yet the long-term trajectory seems increasingly clear. When Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey predicts $1 million by 2030 and suggests it could appreciate further, when ARK Invest forecasts $1.5 million, when Coinbase CEO stakes his reputation on $1 million by 2030, a pattern emerges. These aren't random price targets. They're calculations based on limited supply meeting unlimited monetary expansion. 21 million Bitcoin. Infinite fiat currencies. The math eventually becomes unavoidable. The question isn't whether Bitcoin will reach $1 million. The question is when and under what circumstances. Will it happen because Bitcoin becomes the world's primary store of value? Or because traditional currencies lose credibility? Either way, we're witnessing financial history. Bitcoin's journey to $1 million won't be a straight line, but the destination is looking increasingly inevitable. The only question is, will you be along for the ride?